Apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Primavera P6. Earlier, I have teach you about that project management and what is the use of Primavera P6 in manufacturing and production and in our daily life. So, before starting with the Primavera P6 tools, I want to, to teach you about some basic knowledge about this Primavera and project management. Before starting with the tool Primavera P6, I will I will give some basic knowledge. In earlier two videos, I have given already some overview of project management. This is very important uh, thing. So I will just take 2 3 minutes so that what is the function we are going to use in P6 that will know prior to this. So I will teach you today the pre-planning outputs. So let's get started. So this is pre-planning outputs, and pre-planning outputs we should have all the things before starting with Primavera PC. We should have scope definition about the specific project and detailed project statement that is included in the contract and bid document. When you start scheduling any project or going to plan any project, you have all the documents with the contracts you can take from them, and you will start go through it. What is the scope definition that is already given in the statement of work also. So you have to know the scope definition, what we are going to do. Suppose we have some project like produce water transfer pump. Yes. So in that we have to change uh, old pump to new pumps like that. So what you are going to do to increase the capacity of pump like that. So you have to check this before starting any scheduling any project. So I will not take too much time. In WPS, it is called work breakdown structure. So what is the statement of work is going to suppose if any project is there, you have to increase the project. So you have to schedule the project. In that you have to you have to break down all the WPS so that you can manage easily. So WPS is that hierarchical. It is a hierarchical representation of any work. So this is that. Next is activity sequence. After breaking down into WBS, we will start our activity sequencing. So what are the activities involved in one WBS? We will find out activities. Then we will sequence those activities, and we will find out what is the activity division through engineers and as per our past experience also. Then we have to make the schedule. We have to schedule the project, and after that getting approval from the client, and if your client also, then you will take the approval from your project manager or your area manager. Then you will baseline it, and then you can track the project also. You will define the responsibility assignment matrix. This basically come into HR things. So every activity who is the responsible person for that, you have to assign that. And after that make or buy decision like in make and buy decision you can, this is basically related to contract, so that whatever the things you are buying or giving, you have to take the note of that it comes into that. And after that contract has to be document that you have to keep in your mind. If any change in the revision or maybe in changing the scope, you have to check those with the contract statement of work with documents in that also. So that's it. In next video we will go through some more detailing about this project management. Hope this video will like you. I'm not too much expert in theoretical, but I'm too much expert in Primavera tools. So it's a very good platform to learn. I will give you so many uh, Excel documents, whatever you needed. You can email to me. That is given below in the presentation. That is Primavera Oracle P6 P7 V7 at the rate of gmail. You can mail me whatever you want, any type of help